I'm about to piss a lot of y'all off with this, and I'm ready for the heat. I'm ready for the smoke. I'm ready for everything. I'm gonna die on this hill. At the end of the day, regardless of what y'all say in the comments, I'm dying on this hill. Insomniac Spider-Man 2 looks ass. I'm gonna be honest, bro. It does not look good. I am a big Spider-Man fan. If I show y'all my backdrop in my room, show y'all what's on my wall, show y'all... I got Toby right here. Toby on deck, bro. Like, come on, bro. I got Tom Holland Spider-Man posters, Miles Morales posters. I can show y'all. But let me stop scaring away the hoes for a second. Let me get back to the topic. Earlier I watched this showcase. I'm chilling. I'm laying down. I actually took time to take a nap after this because I wanted to sleep on this thought. I was not impressed. I was actually disappointed. Now we're gonna get into why. I'm gonna break everything down for y'all and explain it why. I'm gonna kind of nerd out for a second. Can I nerd out with y'all? I'm gonna nerd out for a second. We're gonna get into this, man. Here goes the trailer right here, the gameplay review right here. We're gonna skip the Craven part because I'm not really here to analyze or react to it. I'm here to tell y'all why I don't have high hopes for this game. That's all I gotta say, right? I think it starts kind of right here. So we open up. I'm assuming this is Aunt May's house. It looks destroyed. It looks like Craven and them came through here or something. Or at least like his goons are coming. Spider-Man pops out. Instantly, I'm like, okay, that's cool. I can automatically see the symbiote tentacles coming out. Peter's transforming, or Spider-Man's transforming in the black, black suit Spider-Man. Right here now. I just want to preface to say this. This looks trash. What the heck is it? This looks like an enemy off of Power Rangers or something. Like, I don't know what the padding thing is and like the gooey little, like what's going on? Like the two different layers, like the armor side, and then you got the goo. Why couldn't they just go all black? Now I know Insomniac, I think they did say on the last Spider-Man that when they did do the symbiote Spider-Man suit, they wanted to do their own like take on it, which is fine, perfectly fine. Do what you got to do. Makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We can't, bring something new. Put your stamp on it. I feel you, bro. But this ain't it, boss. This ain't it, boss. Like, look at that. I don't like how that looks. Like the whole like gooey little texture on the inner side of the armor. That looks kind of. I'd rather them go all black and just call it a day. Now I get it. They want to do their own thing. Again, I'd rather you go all black. Now I do know obviously Insomniac, they're gonna throw in loads of costumes. They're probably gonna be tons of different variations on the black suit. They might have a Raimi black suit in there. They might have the classic black suit in there. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. But their black suit looks mid. And I'm going to be honest, their first Spider-Man suit looked at mid. So I'm not really surprised. Their black suit looks trash. Now I'm immediately watching this and I'm like, all right, cool. Like I said, I'm breaking this down. So if you're not here for that, the door is that way. Nah, I'm kidding. Stay. Please subscribe. Anyways, I think I just muted it. Hold on. Did I just mute it? Yeah, I muted it. My bad. So like I said, I'm breaking down, so I'm pausing a lot. Spider-Man got the tentacles out. That's cool, whatever, right? If I see tentacles, woo like that. Now, I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but correct me if I'm wrong. Typically, symbiote Spider-Man does not use tentacles. I don't think I've ever... Maybe in Web of Shadows, that was a thing. But in most of the shows, most of the movies, he doesn't have... That's like a Venom Carnage thing. Am I tripping? Let me know down in the comments below. I've never seen Spider-Man do this. That's like a Venom, bro. That's literally Venom from like Marvel vs. Capcom type stuff. Like the whole, it's cool, I guess, but it's not Spider-Man, bro. Right? I don't know what the fuck this is. Why do we have a mechanical Transformer dog? Craven got mechanical Transformer dogs? Okay. So we got more random Craven goons, right? Spider-Man going crazy. Combat's gonna look good. Regardless. It's not what I'm here for. Like the tentacle Spider-Man thing is like bothering me a little bit because I never seen this. Like that, okay, that's what Spider-Man does. The whole tentacle thing, that was clean. I ain't gonna lie, that little bicycle kick on the wall, that was kind of fire. But this right here, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like it. I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. Another close-up of it. Again, I don't know what they're going for here. Like the suit, the way it looks like a costume. If that makes any sense, right? I know that's kind of crazy to me to say, but it looks like it looks like something he puts on. You know what I mean? Like that looks like a helmet right there. Like his head looks like a helmet. It doesn't look like the symbiote naturally gets on what it's like the costume and it forms itself around it. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. I don't even know how to explain what I'm saying to you. But the symbiote shouldn't make armor. I don't know. That's weird. I know it has, and like I know when Flash Thompson got the symbiote in the Guardians of the Galaxy, it turned into its own little thing. But like I said, this and the facial thing and the pads and the cuts and the inner gooey parts, why are we doing that? Why can't we just have a straight up black suit? Or hell, even make a black, like, I've seen concept arts, and I'm probably gonna put it up on the video. I've seen concept arts of fans making concepts since the original Insomniac Spider-Man of their black suit versions that's look better than this. And you can't debate me that don't look, but whatever I put on the screen don't look better than this. This looks trash. No, that's bad, bro. Like, out of all the symbiote suits that I've seen, this one's bottom tier. So then they got like some GTA 5 type of thing where you're like live switching to Miles. Hot take inside of a hot take. I never liked Miles Morales as a character. Now, it is honestly because I don't feel like there needs, like, okay, in its own universes, Miles can exist. Okay, cool. Miles existing at the same time Spider-Man's existing, or Peter Parker Spider-Man existing. You're going to hear me say Peter a lot because I'm trying to separate the two because technically they're both Spider-Man. Miles existing at the same time Peter's existing, to me, can't happen. Like, it's not supposed to. That's like Peter existing at the same time Uncle Ben is existing. Or Spider-Man existing at the same time Uncle Ben exists. It just doesn't work as a story. Like, Miles' whole thing is his Peter Parker dies. He becomes Spider-Man. The game is called Spider-Man, not Spider-Men. It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So this whole thing right here, switching between, like, what does Peter Parker need a sidekick for? That's basically what Miles is. I'm pretty sure he's gonna play a bigger role in the story. If I had to guess on top of my head, Miles is probably gonna get into a fight with Peter at some point in the game involving his symbiote transformation. Obviously, Peter's gonna be going to the dark side. Miles is probably gonna step in, try to steer him right. So Miles is gonna be that angel on his shoulder. But that defeats the whole purpose of the symbiote arc. Like, if you know anything about the symbiote arc, that was Peter going through his own thing. He resolved it sort of kind of on his own. Realized what he was doing was against who he was on his own, and came around to it. So now you mean tell me you're going to have a character that's most likely going to steer Peter in the right direction and do it for him? Kind of defeats the purpose. But let's keep going. So, me personally, I don't like the whole switching to Miles thing. Like, if you're going to do Miles in this universe, let him have his own games, or let him have his own adventures, or stay to himself. Why are we switching back and forth between Spider-Man? Nah, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, it takes away the impact of the game for me. I don't know. Makes it feel too comic booky. If that's the case, I might as well throw the damn Avengers in here and let me just play with everybody. Might as well just turn this into Ultimate Alliance 4. I don't know. So, anyway, switch to Miles gameplay. Let's see what Miles' gameplay looks like. Again, I've already seen this, but I'm just going through it with you guys. Okay. I don't know what's all this down here. It looks kind of OP, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Miles got a little bit of everything. I think Peter had that at the bottom of his screen, too. I don't know why we have so many. Or maybe they just added that whole weapon wheel to the main, like, screen. I don't know, but it looks too cluttered and kind of confusing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it's too much stuff going on the HUD. All right, we got some good stuff. Let me skip through this, because it's something I want to show y'all, and I'm like, bruh. You know what? Let me just let it come naturally. All right, we got more weapons. This shit right here. Did that nigga just teleport? Is Miles Raiden now? And correct me if I'm wrong. Does electricity change colors? I think in the last game or in his game, it was yellow. Why is it blue now? Look what this nigga does. Okay. Then he just fucking turns into Lord Raiden and fucking teleports on them. And I don't know what that is. Maybe that has something to do with the gadget. Maybe he can, like, teleport on the gadget. But why is Spider-Man teleporting? Now, I don't know that much about Miles because, like I said, I don't like him as a character. I've never read his comics. Don't really keep up with him. Maybe that's one of his powers. Maybe the nigga can teleport. I don't know. But why? That's not even the worst of it. I could live with that. Okay, maybe that's cool. This nigga just did a Kamehameha. What the fuck? Let me run that back. This nigga does a Kamehameha. Now that looks cool. As a brain dead fan, ooh, that looks freaking awesome. Ooh, that looks cool. Look, Shaki go brr. Yeah, that's fine and everything, but really, why are we having, like, I almost said why are we having superpowers? But why are we like mini, like, demigods? What the fuck is this, bro? What is that? This nigga's Shocker. Now that looks cool as hell, but like, why are we so OP? And I'm pretty sure this is probably late in the game. This is probably like mid-game, whatever. That's fine. You probably got to unlock some of these abilities. I'm not an idiot. I know that. Common sense. But just to have access to this is a little too comic booky. And I know that might sound crazy because Spider-Man is a comic book character. This is a game based on a comic book character. It's a comic book game. That's a little too OP. I'm just going to be honest, bro. So my thing is, in this game, we got Kraven the Hunter, obviously. We got the Lizard as like some kind of, I don't know, side villain, main villain. I don't know what kind of role he's playing in the story. We're gonna have the symbiote Spider-Man art. I don't know if they're gonna capitalize off of that Green Goblin Norman Osborn tease they had at the end of the first game. But however, I didn't even see this part really. I didn't know that was Spider-Man that came through, or Peter that came through here. I don't like the whole tentacle thing. Like, Peter never really did that, bro. Correct me, please correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section. But in most of the basic iterations of Peter's symbiote suit, he never really had tentacles. I don't know where the freak that got that from. Maybe in the new comics that's what they do. I don't know. But in when I grew up watching this Spider-Man, he didn't have tentacles. That was a Venom thing. So this is another problem. This put me up to my second problem. We got Kraven's goons right here. So in the beginning of the trailer, Kraven's goons showed him like a little map of New York. Don't know how the hell they got that, but comic book logic. They showed him like this little map thing in New York and showed him like all of New York's like superheroes or super powered beings, whatever the case may be. So obviously I'm thinking the Lizard's gonna come into play because Kraven's gonna be hunting him. Bingo, right? Okay, common sense. But you mean to tell me you got a game? Well, like I said, you got Venom, Kraven, symbiote Spider-Man, possibly the Green Goblin, the Lizard, God knows who else. Then you got to balance Miles and Peter's story and their dynamic all together in one game that's probably going to be 50 to 60 hours. No. You can't convince me that can happen. Each one of those things that I named, it literally has their own arcs, their own stories. Hell, most of them even have their own games. Full games dedicated to one arc, one set piece. And you mean tell me you're going to fit like 5 or 6 of those in one game? Unless this game is going to be 100+ hours, I do not see that happening. Like, literally, there's been time when the Lizard's been his own thing in the comics. He's his own character. He's one of Spider-Man's first villains. I think the first villain in the comics. You got Miles and Peters bouncing off each other. Most likely, we're going to be bouncing between both of them, spend half and half of the game or whatever the case may be. You got Spider-Man going through the symbiote arc, which is his own thing. Then you're going to have Miles in there trying to help him. And then somehow Venom's going to factor into this. So is Venom going to feel rushed? I don't know. Like, I'm literally spitballing different ideas here. So excuse me if this video's kind of everywhere. But this is my raw thoughts. Is Venom going to be rushed? Like, where's Venom going to fit in the story? Because clearly Kraven's the main guy. Right? So then you're going to have Venom at the end of the story, maybe coming in towards the tail end to just like, I don't know, bro. Do some like Kaguya Madara type stuff. Like, maybe he's going to back. I don't know how this is going to work. How is this going to work? I don't want to sit up here and be Spider-Man and his fantastic friends. I want to play a Spider-Man game. I want to play a Peter, bro. This game is called Spider-Man, not Spider-Man. Why does Peter need a sidekick? This is stupid. They're literally just giving... I feel like... This is what I feel like. Now, Insomniac was amazing on the first game. I feel like they're literally just giving us a gimmick to either stretch the game out or not make the gameplay feel too repetitive. That's literally what I feel like, because I don't understand why I am playing as 2 different Spider-Man. Then both of these niggas do the same thing. They both shoot webs. They both swing. Hell, they're damn near wearing identical costumes. Why do we need 2 of them? There's no reason for them to have 2 of them. Other than this game is going to be a fucking mess. They're trying to mix it up, and they know the game's going to be repetitive as hell. I don't think the Insomniac put all into this game. I'm just going to be honest, bro. It don't seem like it. And like I said, this is just me rambling, bro, but it does not seem like there's a reason that this is happening. I'm going to be honest with you. There's a reason why they're putting both of them in one game. I don't even think Spider-Man and Miles team up like that in the comics. Not like to this degree. I've never seen. The only time I've seen Miles and Spider-Man team up, or Peter team up, is like in big crossover events. Because usually in Miles' universe, his Peter is fucking dead. I think Miles came from the Ultimate universe, correct me if I'm wrong, and the Ultimate Peter Parker was dead. I mean, comic book characters come back all the time, but he's pretty much dead. Alright, so then we switch back to Spider-Man. Like I said, all this switching stuff, this is not GTA 5, bro. I don't need to be switching back and forth between characters, bro. This is cool, though. I like the little wingsuit things. Or, what do you call them? I don't know. That wingsuit vibe right here. Because Spider-Man did have, like, underarm webbings. That was pretty dope. So, like, see what's going on here. We got Kraven doing his thing. Lizards. This is literally a comic book, bro. Like, this is some comic book type stuff. And then the thing with me is comic books take multiple issues, multiple chapters to flesh out a whole story. We're going to probably get all of this in a 60-hour game. If that. 60 hours is me being crazy generous right now. Like, that's me being, like, wanking, bro. Most likely this game is going to be anywhere between 40 to 50 hours worth of gameplay and possibly some DLC expansion, obviously. And you mean tell me you're going to fit all this in a game? Somebody's going to get shortchanged, and I don't know. Like, how are you gonna shoehorn? The lizard wasn't in the last game at all. How are you gonna shoehorn all this in? I'm really curious on seeing this, bro. Like, each one of these characters dang near deserve their own adventures. Like, with all due respect to Miles, even though I do not like the character, I feel like he should have his own thing. Like, his own game was cool. I was able to digest him as a character, understand him more, you know what I'm saying, and devote time to liking his character and getting to know him. So now you tell me that you're literally putting him up against the most iconic Spider-Man ever, and you expecting me to want to play as him? No, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen at all. Did Peter just kill a nigga? What the freak just happened? I didn't even see that. I think I peeked back up here. Look at that suit. That looks terrible. I think I saw from here. I think I started paying attention again right here. Somewhere in here. Yeah, like right about here is where I started paying attention. He just throws Buddy on the ground. He don't even care. So clearly the symbiote suit's eating away at him. It's turning him dark.
It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker. Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No. He's mine.
You sure?
I don't know. Something about this, bro. Having two Spider-Men on. Why do we have a sidekick, bro? This is making me so mad, dog. I do not want a sidekick. I want to play as Peter. That's it. If you want to give me a Miles Morales game, give that to me. I just feel like Insomniac is capitalizing on that wave of Into the Spider-Verse, and they're trying to ride that, right? That's how I feel, because it doesn't make any sense. Who wants this? Let me know. I mean, of course, a lot of people, probably fans, probably think this is cool, but who really wants this? I just want to play a Spider-Man game, bro. You could have given me a Spider-Man game, just focusing on Peter, his dynamic. Because, like, how are you going to shoehorn all this in? I'm curious. I really want to know. Because don't tell me Venom's going to be DLC. I don't want none of the main story that they've been teasing us for the longest to be DLC. Craven, which is obviously not, but Craven better not be no DLC. Venom better not be no DLC. The Green Goblin better not be no DLC, because y'all teased that in the last game's end credits. How are y'all fitting all three of that in this game? I don't know. All right, so then Miles watches Peter fly off.
Never like that.
Acknowledges that Peter is kind of going dark. That's pretty much the end of it. Now, what pretty much confirmed to me that you're gonna be probably fighting Peter at some point with Miles is this part right here. Symbiote takes over the Together. The electricity comes from Miles, and then fall 2020. Again, that's just my little rant. Big Spider-Man fan. I'm not really. I have no reason to be a hater on this game. I'm not. This did not excite me in the least bit. Like, I literally watched this game with a straight face. If y'all see my straight faces, this is me watching this game, watching this trailer. I was like, what is this? Why do we have sidekick? And you can't even convince me that that's just like, oh, Miles is just here for that segment. No. Miles is going to be literally in the whole entire game. You're going to be able to switch back and forth between him, probably at will. Are they going to be, like, doing different districts of New York? Maybe. That'll be, like, the only saving grace I could think. Maybe if, like, where's Miles from? Miles is from, I don't even know where he's from. But, like, let's just say, I'm just going to throw this off the top of my head. I could be completely geographically wrong. I don't care. Let's just say Peter has Manhattan, Miles has Brooklyn, something like that. I could deal with, or vice versa. Okay, I guess. You know, still, like, why do we have two Spider-Men? You know how confusing this is? To have two black suit Spider-Men? Why do we have two black suit Spider-Men? You don't think symbiote suit Peter, you don't think Peter's symbiote arc deserved its own game, its own focus, no side characters, let Peter go through his thing? Because now I know exactly how this game is going to go. Peter's going to be swinging through the city, talking to freaking Miles the whole time. To me, I'm a classic Spider-Man fan, right? Spider-Man, oh my bad, I hit the mic. I'm a classic Spider-Man fan, right? To me, my Peter Parker is a lonely kid, or college student, whatever you want to call him, a young adult, lonely young adult. Nothing in his life goes right. As Spider-Man, all his relationships fail. No, I'm sorry. As Peter, all his relationships fail. Spider-Man has no relationships. Can't have no relationships, right? Nobody knows who he is, except for maybe like a few people, whatever the case may be. Nothing goes right in Peter's life. Nothing. So you mean to tell, unless Miles is going to die, or they're going to kill Peter, one or the other, Peter's having a freaking best friend, superhero buddy guy, the whole freaking, we playing good cop, bad cop halfway through the game. Like, none of that should work, bro. It can't work for Spider-Man. At least not this era of Spider-Man we're in. Because remember, this era of Spider-Man, he isn't like, I mean, he's seasoned, but he isn't like some fucking 40-year-old Spider-Man that's been through all this tragedy his whole life. No, he's still fairly young. Like, none of this should work for Spider. Look where Tom Holland Spider-Man is. He's has nothing now. That's the tragedy of Spider-Man. That's like the give and take. You know what I'm saying? That's the good and the bad of Spider-Man. I have to give up everything. I have to be the hero for the city. I'm pretty much always almost doing it alone. I have to go through the stuff alone. Especially this. This is symbiote. This is literally what fans are waiting for in the first game. Fans literally wanted symbiote Spider-Man the whole time. And you mean to tell me you're going to give us symbiote Spider-Man, a crappy costume, literally, remember Spider-Man, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 3? That's literally what they're doing. They have like 5 or 6 bad guys in this game that all deserve their... Kraven deserves his own story. Venom deserves his own story. Green Goblin deserves his own story. And y'all cramming all of that into one game, giving us Miles Morales to basically be the contrast of... We don't need that. We're adults here. We don't need a good kid to contrast the dark Spider-Man. We don't need that, bro. Like, literally the whole point of symbiote suit Spider-Man is to be dark. Go through that phase. Go through that darkness. Come out of it on the other side. Peter can literally do it on his own. He's done it multiple times. He don't need Miles Morales to do it. And by God, whatever y'all do, I hope to God they don't try to shoehorn in Miles like little bioelectricity powers to help Peter get off the symbiote suit. If Miles helps Peter get off the symbiote suit, I will uninstall this game. Because I'm going to get the game. All this rant stuff, I'm still going to get the game. I know. I'm going to give them my $80, $90, $100, whatever the case may be. I'm going to get the game. Big Spider-Man fan. Told y'all. I'm going to cop it. But that don't mean I'm going to be happy while playing it. I'm going to give it a shot because I could be completely wrong about all this. I could be completely wrong. I could be a dumbass saying all of this. I could be sitting down recording this 30-minute video being an idiot. But I don't think so, bro. I think I'm pretty much right, judging by how this game looks. I'm not, like I said, I'm not excited. Like, literally, I was expecting, like, oh, man, they're going to reveal it's going to be cool. And I should have known from the first trailer when they're doing, like, co-op stuff. But I'm thinking, like, maybe Miles is going to, like, show up for, like, a little bit. But now the fact that you could switch in between them looks like seamlessly doesn't give me high hopes for this. I'm going to be honest. Like, I don't want to play a Spider-Man game. I want to play a Spider-Man game. Like, this ain't what I wanted. Spider-Man, he's not fucking Batman. He doesn't need a Robin. That's basically what they did. They gave Spider-Man a Robin. That's just my rant, bro. I'm not too excited for this game. Let me know down in the comment section below if y'all agree with anything I said. Feel free to argue with me, bro. Please, because I need some hope. I need y'all to give me hope. Believe me, I don't want to be right about anything I said. I wish I was completely wrong about everything I just said. I wish this video would be a waste of time. But time will tell. This game comes out, I think, like fall 2023, later on this year. I'm going to get it. Y'all going to see a playthrough on it. If you want to see the playthrough, make sure you subscribe. I'm probably, if this game is bad, be ready for, like, mid-game rants, all of that jazz. Because the first game was good. I actually enjoyed the first game. The Miles Morales thing, even though I don't like Miles Morales as a comic book character, as a character at all, I enjoyed that game for the most part. Don't know how I'm going to feel about 2 of them in one game playing sidekick, good cop, bad cop, buddy. I don't know. I don't want a Spider-Man game. I don't want to enter. If y'all want to do this, make a Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse game. Call it a day. 'Cause I guarantee you that they're Into the Spider-Verse costume they're going to be in this game. They're in the last game. Well, they're at least the Miles Morales' version. They were in that game. I think Peter's version was in there too. They were in that game. I guarantee you the new updated Into the Spider-Verse costume are going to be in this game. I don't care. I don't want that. I want a Spider-Man game. I don't want an Into the Spider-Verse game. If you want to do an Into the Spider-Verse game, make an Into the Spider-Verse game. This is bullshit. This is ass. I'm sorry. I'm logging out. I'm going to go play some Tears of the Kingdom. I'll see y'all later.